Derek here at Castaway Studios. I've just been through a bit of a kerfuffle. I thought I would grab a wireless lavalier because, everyone wants one. Anyway, I need two. So I thought the Sennheiser ones were on sale. They were very, very simple and very inexpensive, and I grabbed them. Now, the microphone it came with was far too hot. It was an Omni pattern, and it was basically grabbing up the sound of the gaming laptop that I'm using in the home studio, which technically doesn't matter in the studio, but I just wanted more of a cartoid pattern, a bit of a local pattern. Why would I want to grab anything more than, sort of 8 inches away from the mic? So I ordered another product that, for all my research, was compatible, from Sennheiser, that said it was much better for vocals interviews in a loud area, right? So that arrived, didn't work, made a really loud noise. To cut a long story short, I took it back to the shop that I got it from, and they were absolutely awesome. Store DJ in North Fitzroy in Melbourne, absolutely awesome. Worked through it, did everything they could to try and get me going for an interview I've got to do this week. And in the end, we looked into it, and they just gave me a credit, and I then instead chucked in a bit more and got the Rode. Now, I don't remember what they call it, Video Link kit or something like that, right? That uses their Rodelink system. Okay, so it looks a lot chunkier, less kind of slick. It does have a little screen, multi-channel, so it's going to be better in the end for me as I get more of them around. But once again, it's an Omni microphone it came with, which has got a loud noise. And the whole point of this video is because what I've done now is I've put one of the Izotope plugins up from RX7 setup, which would be vocal denoise, and I've done there's a hiss sound, which is just basically the fan. Especially when using Vmix, the laptop makes quite a bit of a racket, right? So I've recorded a pattern of noise and added that plugin to this recording. So if you can't hear a sound of the ocean, then it has worked. If my voice sounds funny and robotic, then then it's too much. But at least now I can research a lavalier microphone that's got more of a cartoid pattern to use with this for that circumstance when I'm doing interviews, because I'd rather not have bleed with one of these if I've got two people being interviewed, and I'd rather not have bleed between the two channels, that's for sure. And that's it. So, well, I'm not really going to know until I stop this and have a listen. So good luck to me. This was pretty easy to set up and looks kind of nice. One of the big advantages I think this has is it's running off USB right now, because as you can see, if I open that up, there's no batteries inside, but there is a battery slot. So you can chuck batteries in there, and it's a bit more pro if you're on a shoot and something goes wrong. The last thing you want to do is have to plug something into bloody USB, or plug it into USB and wait for half an hour for it to get enough juice in it. So you can chuck some batteries in. That's your choice, right? So I've got the other end of it, looks very similar. I'm not going to show you now, but it looks similar, but it's got a little bit more on the monitor, and it gives you a levels thing when you get the channel set up. It also can use batteries, and the thing is, it sends out. It's got a cold shoe mount, and you get one with this end as well for whatever reason. And so there's a cold shoe mount with the receiver, so I can actually put it on top of a camera and use it how it was kind of meant to be used. Whereas what I do is I've got it going out. I've got the mini jack cable that comes out. It actually threads in at both ends, which is grouse, and it comes out of that camera on a little coil, as Rode love to do. And I've got that going into an adapter to make it XLR and into my Rodecaster Pro mixing desk right now. So the sounds of the ocean is quite consistent. And if Vmix can knock that out, then cool as. I'm really stoked. For recording podcasts, it's not a big deal. Streaming it is, because this is the kind of noise that I can wipe out in 5 seconds. Not a problem. But the biggest thing is to make sure it streams well, and you can hear, because through the mixer I can't hear what the stream audio sounds like until I press stop, as I said before, and have a listen. So I'm more pleased with these. A little bit more versatile, a little bit more chunky, less kind of sort of brand new and groovy, but more versatile because I can use it. The other one was literally an XLR plug antenna all in one that sat into the thing. So I can use this on camera now if I want to. I can even connect it to one of my NDI cameras and have that go in and then send the audio from each of them as an NDI source if I'm running multiple cameras. That's pretty exciting too. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop now and have a listen. Wish me luck.